It is now.
Starting off with a yawn.
No, it'll be edited out. Plus it's beeping now. It's not good for audio. What are you going to be studying?
Data science at Duke University, Durham, North Carolina. Been I've told a lot of people a lot of things. Like I've nailed it down.
You've been practicing that one.
It'll be for 2 years.
Getting the whole spiel now.
Yeah. Maybe I can talk a little bit of how I decided to go to Duke. Originally, when I was applying, I applied to like 10 schools. I applied to way too many schools.
Yeah.
But I got into a good number of them. And it kind of came down to Georgia Tech and Duke. And I was like, all right, Georgia Tech, that's top of my list because it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. It's a 1-year program. So it's a great church life. My buddies were there. You know, some brothers I was in the training with. They were all there. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go live with them. I'm gonna crank out this program. And partly, probably in the back of my mind is like, oh, it's a large church life. I can just kind of like sit back, just focus on my career a little bit. So I got into that program first. I was like, all right, this is where I'm going. Like I was so happy. I was so relieved after I found out about it. I was like shaking. And then later I got into Duke. I was like, oh well. I kind of applied to that one more on a whim.
Not thinking you'll get in, or just not really considering it?
Probably both. There's like, oh, it's expensive.
Yeah.
I'll apply there just because it's in North Carolina. Phil was in North Carolina. It's a good name, but the program actually is pretty young. From my head, it's only been around for 1 year. I'll be the second year.
Yeah.
So they haven't had anyone graduate. But I called a brother there, Spencer Tang.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, Joe. Like, he's like, hey, I got it. It's like, yeah, I heard. Apparently through the grapevine. And it's like, let me just tell you what the burden is. I'm not here to like try to convince you should come here, but this is just what the general overall burden is. And so the general overall burden was, I mean, there's in the Lord's recovery, there's a big burden for the Mid-Atlantic, which Philadelphia is a part of.
Yeah.
But even specifically the Carolinas and I think Tennessee, North, South, and Carolina and Tennessee as the heart of the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
They're
more considered. They're more in the southeast, but they're still like on the edge and.
Yeah, it's like they're
part of the same belt.
Different.
Yeah.
In terms of like how they consider the Bible compared to like the Midwest or Texas in terms of that. They still have that northern.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to define it, but it's different.
Yeah.
And he was saying that there's a burden there, and I mean there's a number of campuses there, and there's a lot of focus. Like Charlotte is a GTCA city this year.
Yeah.
But I mean Raleigh, that area is probably right up there. And so they're like, well, we're going to start a team. We're considering starting a team, and there just seems to be a lot of outward movement by the Lord of things kind of converging at the same time. There's the Shobes are moving there.
Yep.
2 trainee grads. They've just been praying a lot, and they're going to be going there. I'll be living with them. There's a number of others, probably like.
So you living with the trainee grads?
I'll be living with the 2 trainee grads. There's a few undergrads. Probably like, I imagine on my hand like 7 or 8 people all heading there this semester, whether at different stages of life.
Yeah.
It just seems outwardly it's like, oh, you're going to North Carolina? Oh, me too. Yeah, there's this sister from New York. I met her at the semi-annual. It's like, I was just telling her this story.
Yeah.
So after I talked to Spencer, I was like, all right, it's kind of crazy, a little interesting. But everyone's going to like kind of promote their own city. Like we promote Philly. Not that the Lord's not doing something here. But so I called my friend down in
Georgia or
Atlanta. Shout out Dave Buchanan. I was like, Dave, bro, all right. I heard the sell from North Carolina.
Sell me here
on Atlanta. And he was just like, bro, I think you should go to Duke. And he was like, so his experience, and this helped me, is like he was in Knoxville, with the Owls, and with a lot of the other saints at the formation of their gospel team, or I wouldn't say just the gospel. It's not just the gospel team, but the formation of the Lord's operation there.
Yeah.
And he was like, I was just under the Lord's blessing, and it was something I would never trade in my Christian life. It was one of his top experiences. And I was like, Joe, I don't want you to miss out on that, you know. It'd be really cool to have you here, but it seems like the Lord's doing something special there.
Like threw a wrench into your...
Yeah, and so I was like, well, like, okay, whatever, Dave. And so I called another brother.
Sell me. He wasn't doing it.
Yeah, so I called one of the brothers I was training with, who's serving full time there, Carlos Avendano. And I was like, Carlos, yo. I kind of gave him a little bit of background. I was like, what's the burden in Atlanta? And he's like,
did you tell me to talk to?
Yeah, so I told him I talked to Dave. And he was like, yo, it'd be really cool to have you here, but honestly, I think it'd be better if you go to Duke. I was like, yeah, okay. You know.
Got confirmation, I guess.
Yeah, so it's just like, okay, so from both sides, it just seems like the body was speaking.
Yeah.
To go to North Carolina, but I mean, Duke is super expensive. So I was just praying to the Lord. I was like, Lord, this is what you're saying from the body, but what am I still don't have peace.
Yeah.
So Lord, I need some peace. I need some peace to go to Duke, you know.
Yeah.
And outwardly, or the Lord, I found out that I could withdraw my pension from the government because I haven't hit 5 years, so it's not any good to me.
Yeah.
So that helped out a little. I was like, all right, I'll cover my living expenses.
So you didn't put a deposit yet for tech yet, right?
No.
Okay. So you weren't in danger of
losing
something from there.
No, it cost me a couple thousand.
Yeah.
So that kind of covered, like, kind of gave me some reassurance from the Lord. Just outwardly, it's like, okay, you'll be okay. Inwardly, it was like, you know, like, Joe, why are you going back to school? Like, are you going back to school for your career? I mean, do you want to just build up your panel up house? I mean, data science is a very well paying job.
Yeah.
But I mean, why am I doing this now? You know?
Yeah.
And I was definitely a little convicted, and I was like, Lord, like, this grad school it's not just for me. Going back to school, I can't just run away. You know, I can't deny that in my head I was somewhere in my thought I was like, I'm just going to go to Virginia and it's going to be really stressful, and I mean the church and the saints will have to just understand that I'm taking 5 classes and a lot of, like, computer science classes, and I'll be really busy. I called another brother, and who had went through that program, and was like, yeah, I was really busy, but
yeah.
He's
you mean at Duke?
That was at Georgia Tech, because it was specifically because it was compressed into 1 year. So that's why I humanly, when I tell people, I was like, well, I picked Duke because it's 2 years, and it's like, it kind of gives me more time to adjust and to really become an expert in that field. But it was just the word.